and welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Friday, finally Friday, May 7th, 2021, episode number 684 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Pat and Wes here, and also Bubba producing. Fellas, are you ready to attack this Friday episode of Hard Factor? I know we have some very good stories on tap.
Send the Friday today at me. That's what I say.
Yeah,
that's right. Red Rover, send that Friday over.
That Friday right over. I know what else is coming straight to your face, Pat. Some diapers. And I was just thinking.
You sent me diapers?
No, I'm saying you probably are changing a lot of them, as am I right now.
Yeah, every day.
And since it's some fathers here, I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite diaper brand?
All right, we got to talk about this, bro.
I just found mine.
I'm 99. I know that I have a favorite. I couldn't. What are the two? There's Huggies, and what's the other big one?
There's Huggies, Pampers, Loves.
Fuck Pampers. That's what I say. I'm a Huggies guy. I'll tell you why. Huggies says back on the back and front on the front. No confusion.
I'll tell you what else says that is Loves, and it's cheaper. So,
but dude, diapers, like, I don't know. It was like it's like a baby storm hit, right? And the baby shelves are clear everywhere. Like, you go to Target, which is like the baby capital, and you'd think that it was raining fucking babies, because like you try to get the brand of diaper that your baby likes in whatever number he or she is. That's a thing. You're not going to find it. You're going to have to buy some off-brand diapers or wipes or some shit. Amazon?
Straight to your door. Loves,
Costco,
baby.
too.
Costco, too. Wes, you're a Kirkland guy, aren't you, Wes? Kirkland.
Yeah. But, you know, now all I have to do is what I do is I say, hey, you got underwear that fits you? And he goes, yeah, I'm good. That's my diaper.
A lot better. That's a lot better.
Yeah.
All right, Pat. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
I mean, that's like okay. I'll start pre-planning. Right, that'd be good. I'm not just gonna run it. This is what I like. I like being a little bit white trash with my baby and the diapers. I like being like, oh,
you gotta scramble a little bit.
Yeah, I like being like Nicolas Cage in Raising Arizona.
I feel like Huggies is white trash. I feel like Huggies is
what? Huggies is like the most expensive one.
Huggies
is like my second.
I'm out of it, so I don't know.
Well, I feel like Loves. I feel like I'm picking the one. I'm picking the bargain basement one. That's
both.
But I've had no blowouts in those. That's the biggest piece.
And Lovey are redneck nicknames. Like, I've met a redneck named Huggy, and I've met a redneck named Lovey. I've never met a redneck named Pamper.
That's true. You have to have approachable names for diapers. All right.
By the way, Pamper is an insult of a name. I never thought about that. Calling someone a fucking Pamper.
It is.
Yeah, they're
ruining their day. They'll be thinking about that
all day. Listener Brett Butler, he says we should call the Hard Factor crypto token Fat Boy coin.
I like that. We're
working on it. There's also Send in the Coin. I thought that was a really good one. Also, Hive Coin.
Ooh. It's dope and long. Here's where the Hard Factor coin is at. We're trying to figure out how to build this coin in a way that's super fucking smart, so that when we go to the moon, the coin goes to the moon, and vice versa, and everyone that's in
everybody goes to the moon,
spends the rest of their life in Florida if they so choose.
Hard Factor Cove. Yes. It's all to fund Hard Factor Cove at the end of the day.
Yeah. But our coin's gonna be good. That's what I'll tell you. Our coin's not gonna be a fucking pamper of coins.
No.
It's not gonna be a
Huggy, a Love. It'll be a good one. Yeah.
No.
Today's observances.
Me a cloth diaper.
It's the last day of Nurses Week. So nice work on that COVID and everything else that nurses do. Also,
thank you, nurses.
Yes, thank you. It is National Homebrew Day. And I got to shout out our sponsor, Beer Maker. It's BEERMKR. That's all one word. They sent Mark and I a couple of their kits, and it's like a cappuccino machine to make your own beer at home. It's fucking incredible. I can't wait to try it. Just came in the mail. It looks awesome. And they're on Shark Tank tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC. So good luck to the boys on there. Hopefully they bring home a big valuation. Nice check.
And if you watch them on Shark Tank tonight and you're like, holy shit, that's an awesome product, which you probably will, and you're also like, I like beer and I have time on my hands, I need a hobby, and you decide to buy one of their products, make sure to throw in that you bought it from Hard Factor in the notes there. That'd be huge.
Yeah,
you heard about on Hard Factor. We don't have a code yet.
Yeah,
but let them know. Well,
we're not going to let that stop us from recommending you watch them on Shark Tank.
They're just some friends of the program. They know we like beer, and they wanted us to try their machine. It looks fucking sweet. Check them out. But yeah, definitely let them know. And that's it. That's all I got for housekeeping stuff, fellas. You guys ready to talk some news?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna masturbate to some nurse porn later. And you know,
I'm talking about.
It's the right thing to do, Wes.
it is.
Yeah.
But for real, let's shout out nurses for real though. I've over the last year, I've spent a lot of time with nurses, and
maybe.
unless you're married to one or trying to have sex with one or friends with one, you don't want to be around a nurse, right? Because it usually means that you're in the hospital dealing with some shit. But when you are around a nurse and they're great, and I've had some great ones this year, they are amazing humans. Like they are. There's no other human relationship where you're like you just shit yourself, or like there's like pus coming out of something, or you're bleeding and you're just like, it's so embarrassing. And then you look around and it's the nurses. It's like, oh, thank God I'm not embarrassed, because these people are loving and caring and they're here.
You know what? That's not true. One time I was in college and I had a staph infection, and it was on like my gooch, basically right there, like sort of below the butt cheeks on the way to the testicles. And the doctor lanced it. And he thought it was so funny, the placement of where the staph infection was at. He called in all the nurses into the room.
Right.
And they all just sat around the table, like pointing and laughing at my horrible wound.
Serious?
Yeah. It happened. This doesn't
should have.
It happened. It happened.
A little bit of embellishment, though.
Emergency care in Baton Rouge happened for a fact.
Maybe they needed a laugh. Well,
yeah, they did. And they got it at the expense of my staph infection. But I did feel a lot better after that was drained. So, yeah. But nurses, no, thank you. Thank
awesome
you very much.
humans.
Also, really thank you to nurses. Little known fact. We don't need to do that.
We don't need to gender the word nurse. We don't have to do that.
Okay. Well, well, let's do the news.
See what I'm saying? You call them you see what I'm saying?
Actually, the person that reminded us SpongeBob SquarePants, I think that's his name. He's a nurse, and he requested to be called.
I thought that's what you called purses for men, was a nurse.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He said a nurse. I think that means male nurse.
Okay.
You need to gender a purse. You do need to do that. That's for sure.
But why?
Just trust me.
Okay.
I'm not going to be like, hey, Merce, when I'm like about, when I need something in the hospital. Hey, Merce. That didn't sound good. I'm going to say nurse.
You're going to say nurse? What if it's a man? You just going to say, hey, you?
Hey, he picked his profession.
Hey, buddy.
What the fuck do you mean if it's a man? You say, excuse me, nurse.
Yeah, nurse.
It's like if it's a doctor, excuse me, doctor.
Right.
You don't say lady doctor. I do say lawyeress for female lawyers, but I think that's because it's a sicker name than lawyer.
Okay. I don't think nurses like to be called nurses.
I agree. So Will pretty much fucked up him getting any sort of solid care in any hospital
SpongeBob
in the future.
I get amazing care. I get amazing care because I bring the gift basket. I bring the gift basket for the nurses, which most people don't do. I bring the candy bars.
We did that on your reco.
It worked out good, didn't it?
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, you got special care.
I will say it was
from the nurses and the nurses. It's pretty cool.
It was weird that the nurses knew who Kate was when she was giving birth, and her Gine was just like everywhere. And people were like, hey, what's up? What's Portnoy like? And it's like,
oh no, they didn't ask me how Portnoy was when she was in there.
That's amazing. On the bed, she's like got the fucking the tubes going in.
That must have been a nurse asking that question.
Let's get it going. Let's do the news. First up is the Daily Buzz. It's a 6-pack of buzzes today. Very fitting for the buzz. Number 6, a Belgian farmer made the country of Belgium 7 feet larger when he pushed a stone marker on the border of his farm 7 feet further into France. And so some French people were walking by. They noticed that this stone didn't look right. And all of a sudden, now the countries have to do some kind of arbitration over what to do about this 7-foot enlargement of Belgium into France. The country seemed to think it's no big deal, but it's awesome for the farmer who was just angry and wanted to make his farm a little bit bigger and also, I guess, take a little bit of France away.
You got to knight that guy, right? Like that guy's got to get a day, right? Because if you think about it, there's not a lot of opportunity left, especially in old ass countries, to expand your territory. And this guy found a way.
He did. I think the French are also like involved in some kind of like naval dispute with the English right now. So it's like a lot of real like weird feudal shit going on.
That's cute though. Like the French and the English getting into a naval dispute is it's cute, right? Like it's
tales all the time.
It's going to be settled in sport ultimately.
Yeah. But I think the War of the Roses lasted like forever. Those guys have fought each other a lot. Number 5, birth rates are down in the USA again in 2020, setting another record low. Speaking of those diapers, I guess diaper companies aren't too happy with this. At this rate, the U.S. population will actually begin to shrink.
Good.
We're having such few babies.
What is that? See, that's not great for the economy, actually.
That's horrible. It's horrible for the United States. Yeah.
One way countries solve that problem is through relaxed immigration. But like Japan, for example, they're way worse off than us because like Japan doesn't let anyone become a citizen. Like it don't happen.
Here's another great way. So Hungary, I saw this. If you have 4 kids, no taxes for life. No taxes for life.
Oh man, you know how many 4-kid families there'd be in America?
Fuck yeah, so many. Dude.
From people who really don't pay a lot of taxes. Like that's the American.
You do though. You do though. You pay a shitload of taxes.
Well, is that $3,000 child allowance? That's right?
It's starting, I think, in July 1st. Yeah, the child tax credit. Google it if you haven't and you have kids and you want to get $300 to $350 a month. Yes, added.
Damn.
That'll help pay back. Yeah, get that. Help pay back whatever you're paying for the kid, which is a lot of shit.
That'll
Number
pay for
4.
your pants at private school, Wes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if they're in private school. Number 4, a fantastic video of a state senator in Ohio. Sorry, Iowa. It's Ohio. It emerged where he was driving while participating in a Zoom hearing earlier this week. Andrew Brenner is the state senator. He tried to make it look like he was at home with like a custom background in Zoom. It was just a picture of his actual house, but he was obviously driving because he had the fucking seatbelt on. He was like looking around at lights and shit.
Yeah, there's like a ton of artifacting around his head. You know, like it's tough to get those virtual backgrounds correct. The lighting's got to be right.
Yeah. So this guy's like trying to play it off like he's taking the meeting at home. I think it's like the rules are you probably have to. They were social distancing. I don't know. They interviewed Mr. Brenner about this egregious act, and he said, "What? You never took a Zoom call from a car before? It was a 13-minute call. Lay off."
Was it true? Was it true that he was doing a hearing on a bill about distracted driving?
I saw some tweets about that, but then I read the article and I did not see that. I saw it was just some kind of like procedural 13 minutes thing, town hall type deal.
Can you check on that and get back to us before the end of the episode?
Yeah, Bubba, if you could verify. But
where's the controversy coming from? Is it just because I could see it coming from the fact that
I think it was just funny.
His attempt was so lame to pass off. It's
really funny when you watch it in the Zoom and there's like all these other state senators and they're like all proper and shit in their like homes. And then his camera's like going, he's like turning it on and off and like looking at himself like, oh fuck, they can see them in the car. And it's just like, it's just being a jackass.
What do you guys think the etiquette is on turning the camera on and off during a video conference?
I could give a fuck less, man. I don't care. If somebody wants to be cameraless and naked on a Zoom call, it doesn't bother me.
Well, no, I'm not saying like not coming in at all with the camera during the call. I feel like that's more acceptable than coming in and then turning the camera off. Like,
You think so? You think the half and half throws people off?
I think so, because you're wondering what are they doing? You know, like what happened?
That's like them telling you they're no longer paying attention to you.
Right.
Really?
It's also something that people do. Like sometimes
I figured that people who never have the camera on are never paying attention. So
I figure that they have like a phobia, or like they're very insecure about their appearance or something, or like
that's the only reason I never do it is because I either like am lying in bed and have a bad angle, look like shit, or that's it. Yeah.
Right. See, that's tough when you're in like a group, like you have partners, right? And you have like a shared responsibility thing, and not everyone could do that, right? But you still do it. It's tough because like then it puts pressure on the other ones to actually like be sitting upright and like present during a video call.
Yeah, that's why I do it first.
Yeah.
I like how ever since we've gotten then you turn it off. I like how we've gotten our camera setups here and the studio is really good. So now you can flip on the professional camera and just like you could really like make somebody nervous in a Zoom call because you've got like the good camera going.
Mhm.
I sometimes I do it strategically when I'm like having a phone call related to my other career, but they don't know that I do Hard Factor,
Right.
Because it makes them then ask like, "What is up with your set there?"
Right. It's so
And
professional.
it's like, "Oh, it's funny that you say that." I do a show. It's called Hard Factor.
Always
Do this
marketing.
every
Always
day.
marketing.
So,
Thank you.
and then they say, "How do
Download,
you do that
subscribe.
every day?" I'm
And
like,
then you say follow and subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.
hell yeah.
And that's how you do it.
There are gotta be. I just just to throw this out there, there has to be some people out there that are just like get off on just like jerking it during these meetings. Like that's like a thrill to them, Like
oh yeah.
there's got to be a lot of that going on.
You know what you can do on Zoom, which like a lot of people don't know this, and it would creep you out. Because once I discovered the feature, I don't do it personally, but I can get inside the mind of a creep. And once I discovered this feature, I was like, oh man, this is creep heaven.
What is
you
it?
can pin anyone you want's video. So like, let's say you're in like a 12 person, 14
people were
person Zoom call.
getting in deep shit, like screenshotting their shit with people pinned. Yeah.
Yeah, and like let's say there's like someone you're attracted to on that call, but you don't know. You can just make sure they're gigantic right in front of you and just look at them the whole time.
Yeah, but if you get caught,
how are they gonna catch you, dude?
I think students have gotten caught with that this last year.
It's because they got lazy, they got sloppy. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying.
Zoom calls have changed the world. Number 3, it's the Stranger Things season 4 trailer. It dropped this week. Looks like they'll be exploring Netflix, of course. Looks like they'll be exploring the character Eleven's youth a little bit more. How they turned her into a warped superhuman in a laboratory basement, creepy and dark, like all the other seasons of Stranger Things. Season 1 was absolutely fantastic. Still a good series. I'm gonna check out season 4. You guys gonna watch?
Yeah, season 2 was bad, but our homie James Abair was in it, so that was cool.
Yes, James.
Season 4, this one, there's a little Easter egg that I know about in this season. I'll look.
Can
and
you
see.
say it?
I gotta look and see if it says I can say it or not before I say it.
Damn it. So you got some stuff that happens. Well, nice.
No, not stuff that happens. Just there's one. I know one thing about it.
Oh, good. Nice. Well,
you'll know when you see it. I'll look. If I can say it, I'll say it.
Please tell us once you know if you can say it.
There might be a poster of a certain movie in it. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, nice. Number 2. Yeah, that's good. Good marketing. Number 2, Albert Pujols was released by the Angels. You guys know him, the slugger from the MLB. Long time. Honestly, I didn't even know he was still playing. He's a legend, but he's also 41. So pretty
no, he's not. That's the thing. Bubba, you would know this, but Pujols, his thing is he was at the beginning of the era of coming over from these South American and Caribbean countries and lying about your age. So like Pujols, I'm pretty sure got like a major contract extension when he was really like 29, but they thought he was 24 kind of thing.
So he's even older.
Oh, he's old as fuck.
45 because he's listed age is 41. If he's older than 41, that's horrifying, and I can see why. But if Albert gets signed by somebody else this season after he clears waivers, the Angels would still owe an extra $30 million. So I think Albert may want to try to get signed. He could buy a lot of Starship crypto with that $30 million that he's getting.
And SafeBound is the next one.
Nice. Number 1, fellas, in the buzz today is Jake Paul's teeth. Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul were doing a press event to promote their June 6th exhibition boxing match on this Thursday, when Jake Paul randomly snatched Floyd's hat off his head. I'm sure you guys have seen the video.
I thought it was fucking Logan Paul that's fighting Mayweather.
No one knows.
Am I wrong?
It's Paul. Don't worry about it.
No, I think Logan Paul's the younger brother. Jake Paul's the older boxer, right?
No, Jake is younger. Logan is older.
It's a blonde douche.
Oh, is
Jake
it Logan?
has the lisp. Logan works for Barstool. Yes.
No.
Jake is the fucking young guy.
Jake Paul's
Logan is the guy that went
Mayweather.
to the Japanese suicide forest.
Jake
Logan's
is the guy that's like
that's
he's got younger brother syndrome. You can just
you guys got
like
it
younger
reversed.
brother.
No, I've got it right. Logan Paul is fighting Mayweather. Jake Paul is the guy that just fought that fucking MMA fighter that whooped his ass in the first round. Jake Paul is just, I don't know what he's trying to do with Mayweather, but he's not fighting Mayweather. Logan Paul is fighting Mayweather.
Oh, okay. Well, then why was Jake Paul doing the presser?
He wasn't doing the presser. He was just fucking there instigating shit like he always does.
Okay. Well,
Logan Paul, Mayweather.
Yes.
So they are boxing. Well, why is Logan Paul boxing Floyd Mayweather when Jake Paul's been having all the fights?
Yeah, I
Because-
think that. So Jake Paul's the one so they both have fought. Jake was there, I think, promoting the event. And Jake Paul was like there yelling about Floyd's promoter while they were there. So they're really trying to get the most money out of it. But Wes is right. Logan's older. Logan's fighting
Oh, good.
Floyd. Yeah.
So, but then for
the
some
altercation
reason,
was with
between Jake and
Yes.
Floyd. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. So Jake's squaring up to Floyd, and then he steals his hat from him, and then Floyd punched him straight in the face.
He's saying it's the bodyguard that did it.
Yeah, sure. It was.
Jake said that.
Yeah, so Jake's shirt was completely fucked up. He's got a black eye and he's got a bloody mouth after grabbing Floyd's hat. And then his bodyguards like escorted him straight into his dressing room. He looked like kind of a punk and he was screaming annoyingly the entire time. I got your hat. I got your hat. I got your hat. It was like the most fucking obnoxious thing I've ever seen. But it worked because now actually it didn't work because I don't want to watch Floyd Mayweather fight Logan Paul. I want to watch Floyd Mayweather fight Jake Paul. So I'm not going to get the pay-per-view.
I mean,
June 6th.
it's an excellent. It's an it's just assholery, just getting more assholic. Like if these guys are going to show up to a hype event and one of the guys is going to steal a hat, right? Like just so he can get the hype going. Like good on Mayweather for punching this motherfucker in the face because that's not how it's done. Like,
well,
get the hype
I guess
going.
yeah. Wes is saying but there was a shitload of people around, so you can't say for sure it was Floyd. Floyd did definitely get his hands on him straight away, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it
not
was
professional.
well, yeah.
But
Stealing
Floyd says
hats
he'll
is
fight both of
professional.
them now. That's what he says.
At the same time, he probably could. Did you guys see? I thought this was interesting. We didn't cover it yesterday, but Triller, right, who presented that Paul fight, the train wreck of a situation that they just burned money, the pay-per-view thing. Triller put out a statement saying they're giving people that pirated it 30 days amnesty. They have 30 days to pay the $50 pay-per-view fee, and if they don't, they have their IP addresses. They're forcing the VPNs. They're subpoenaing the VPNs, and they're going to come at each pirate with a $150,000 lawsuit.
Whoa.
Which is not going to happen,
I'd
in my
pay.
opinion.
Yeah, but that would scare me enough to pay for sure.
It's a stunt.
Well, they're going to get some money out of it.
Nah, well, I'm not. They're not getting me because I want him to fight Jake Paul. Now I had no idea it was against Logan Paul. What's the point of that? Isn't Logan Paul like the more like level-headed one? Like
He's not as big of a fucking jackass. And
who wants to see him fight?
Yeah, no one anymore. Everyone wants to
Nobody.
see Jake Paul gets his ass kicked because he's the louder mouth.
Okay, well, the June 6th is pointless now. Why don't they just kick Logan out and put Jake in?
I agree.
I mean, why are we fucking supporting this? There's great.
I'd
boxers
love to
watch.
watch Mayweather beat the shit out of Jake Paul after watching this video.
I know it just sucks that we're gonna like give them their money, or if we stream it, get sued to watch this piece of shit get his ass kicked, and like that's
everybody's just
entertainment to us.
right.
That's how much.
That's Jake Paul's a genius because he's made it so where everybody's hoping to watch him get his ass kicked, and so now like that's the biggest draw of possible is just the chance to see him get his ass whooped, and he's smart because he won't do it. Like he's like. Hopefully he gets in the ring with Floyd Mayweather because I think obviously he'd be destroyed considering what Floyd did to Conor McGregor. So, yeah, but that's the buzz, boys. That's it.
All right. Gentlemen, we here at Hard Factor like to stay up on the latest internet trends, right? Obviously, the Daily Buzz, we just did, covers the biggest worldwide trends, and we have covered them all. The Ice Bucket Challenge, Tide Pod, setting yourself on fire. But we also like to dive into the dark side of trends, especially drug trends. Always looking out for how kids are getting high these days. I remember when I was a kid, I used to do that hyperventilate thing, and someone you'd hyperventilate, and then someone choke you against the wall, and then the sleepover would get canceled because someone hit their head. Remember that?
What did they call that?
Oh yeah.
It had a name.
It was just called like passing out, right?
No,
Yeah, it was
it had like a name. Like I'm gonna take you in. You want to go in the bathroom and blank, and then before you know it,
it might have been blank out.
you like
I don't know.
up
But yeah,
It's the one where like they you hold your breath and like somebody like squeezes you or they
Pushes
choke
your
you.
chest.
They choke
Squeeze
you.
your neck against the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah,
then
yeah.
Yeah.
You lose
There's always
oxygen and you just pass out.
Yeah, they
kid
choke
at
you
your
out.
School you don't know like has a seizure disorder, and then
Yeah.
like the ambulance has to come.
Very dangerous game, yeah.
It always ends badly. Well, for this new trend, and I'm in no way condoning it, I'm just going to tell you exactly how to do it, but don't do it, okay? I know a lot of you Midwestern boys out there are going to be tempted by this one, but don't do it. So all you need, apparently, is a piece of steak, and time to create what these maniacs are calling high meat. Okay, high meat.
The spice time.
No, and I think that's what Shaq's wife calls his dick, right?
High meat.
High meat.
You put it. You put in a rim shot.
I put in a rim shot.
That's good.
Anyway, so what you're supposed to do is let this meat sit around for like a year, and then let it get rancid and covered in bacteria. It looks like this. I think Bubba's got a picture of what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, it's just absolutely disgusting. That's not even that's not even bad stuff. So from the IFL Science article, the reason this has been called high meat is due to a reported feeling of euphoria that comes along with eating the decomposed meat. And it's hard to tell whether this is from an unknown mechanism or just dehydration and delirium after you get sick from eating this fucking meat. So you ever been so sick that you are so dehydrated from puking that you just feel like you're spacey and out of it? That's basically what you do to yourself by eating this shit. That's what I call it, high meat. Yeah.
It's like Jenkum.
Jenkum? What's that?
You don't know what Jenkum is?
I have no idea.
Oh man, Jenkum. Jenkum's when a bunch of people shit into a jar, piss into a jar, and then they cap it, let it ferment, and then huff it. It's a big thing. In the 90s, it was huge.
They shit in it and then they huff the shit?
Here's exactly from the Wikipedia. Jenkum is an inhalant or hallucinogen created from fermented human waste. And in the mid-90s, it was reported to be a popular street drug among Zambian children. They would reportedly put the feces and urine in a jar or bucket and seal it with a balloon or lid, respectively, then leave it out to ferment in the sun, and then afterwards would inhale the fumes created. So
Jesus
Christ. That's fucked up.
Jenkum.
But this is like kind of the same thing, except just with rancid meat.
Yes, this is rancid. This is different. Like, this is not fermented meat. Like, many cultures eat, like we eat tartare. Other cultures bury meat in the ground for months, but that's fermented. From the article, quote, fermentation is a controlled process using specific environmental conditions to grow beneficial microorganisms with the meat. Rotting is where the meat has just spoiled and is harmful microbial life exists. So deadly bacteria.
Also, it can fuck you up.
Also can fuck you up because it just makes you sick. It just makes you so sick and so dehydrated from puking.
But Wes, the trip is got to be glorious right before you pass out.
Probably.
Like you're probably like the sickest you've ever been, but then also like a brief moment of euphoria before you get sent to the hospital.
Nah, there's so many terrible trips out there that people do. But is this really happening? Because
it's really happening.
Jenkum could be true, but a lot of people think Jenkum's fake.
Listen, this is really happening. It's actually been happening since 2017, and I'm gonna play you guys a fucking video. It's absolutely disgusting of this guy eating high meat, and I dare you not to puke watching this. But he's foreign, and that's what he's got so many "that's what she said" lines that it's just too good not to share. So here it is.
Hi guys, my high meat is 1 year old now, so I'm gonna eat it all at once just for you guys. Whatever I have left here. It's the oldest meat I've ever seen. It's gotten pretty dry now because of how long it's been sitting there. Smells like acidic mushrooms. I'm gonna eat it all at once. There's too much. I can't even get it all in. Oh, very strong. Very strong. Oh, that really goes in your throat. Big time. Oh, like eating chili. Fucking hell. Fuck, it doesn't taste bad, but it's so spicy that you feel it here, that it's hard to swallow. That was so overwhelming. I don't recommend putting so much in your mouth. I'm not sure if you should eat this much at once.
Damn, he had so many more good "that's what she said" lines in there. I found it on the article because this is he's like one of the famous guys that eats this high meat. We'll put it in the video YouTube, and I'll paste it in there. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. So yeah, that's the new fucking trend. High meat.
So did that guy who just ate that? I mean, I'm assuming that meat was disgusting. Did he just put it down and he's okay at the end?
Yeah, they didn't show him like getting the like euphoric
Oh.
yeah, kind of thing. I think he was an anti-vegan guy too, was another reason why he did that, to just really upset the vegans. But yeah, very disgusting. So don't try it at home, but that's what the kids are doing out there. And that meat story was brought to you by the only company you should use to shave your meat, Manscaped. And you should only use Manscaped's new Lawnmower 4 ball hair trimmer. It's incredible. I even used it to trim my son's neckline and around the ears the other day before his school play. He had the cleanest neckline on stage, and no idea I also use it on my balls. So, you know,
ignorance is bliss. That's what they
ignorance
say.
is bliss. Yeah,
It came from your balls. You can use it on your son.
right. Yeah, it worked
Good
great.
point. Good
Yeah.
point from your balls. Also, that light must have been incredible, getting that line perfect.
I did it in the front yard, but it would have been helpful.
Okay.
And you know,
In a
and
dark room.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, shaving my son's neckline in a dark room with my ball hair trimmer, it would have been, that light would have come in handy. So what makes this trimmer different than other trimmers is a new multi-function on-off switch. Can engage a travel lock created for people who like to travel. The Lawnmower 4.0 gives you the ability to turn the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for more precise shave, like we were just talking about. The new trimmer even allows you to customize your trim all over through additional guard length with sizes 1 to 4. So if you want like a nice clean trim, or you want to leave a little, you know, for a lady who likes a little bit of that, and whoever. And looks wise, it's sleek with a two-tone matte gloss finish. Even it features a hot foil stamped black chrome Manscaped logo. It's beautiful. Show it off. The optimized Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer is waterproof. You can use it in the shower. Don't have to worry about making a mess on the bathroom floor. And it's wireless charging. The Lawnmower 4.0's new wireless charging system uses electromagnetic induction, which can help battery life last longer. If you're still trimming your face with your ball trimmer, it's time to make some changes. Get 20% off and free shipping with code HARDFACTOR at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and use HARDFACTOR. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools to job with Manscaped. And it really does do a terrific job. I highly recommend it.
Badass trimmer. Yeah.
Hand up if you've gotten your ball skin caught in a trimmer before.
Oh man, so many
yeah.
times. This
Hey,
thing eliminates that.
Hand up if it's happened because you were in like a total worst case scenario where you were like trimming your balls because you had a date, and then you ended up bleeding from the balls.
I mean, usually you're doing it like moments before.
Right.
If you're
It
as
ruins the
lazy as
date.
me, yeah.
It ruins
your confidence. Yeah, because you almost don't want to get laid because you don't want her to look down and be like, is that what is
exactly
that?
Precisely.
There's no good answer. Do you guys remember a time in your life when you got really homesick?
Yes. Yeah. First time I went to sleepaway camp in the summertime, got real homesick. I was out there in the woods with the boys, with the Boy Scouts, and we just wanted to go home and watch WrestleMania and not be in the tent. But we had
a 1 week or a 2 week?
I think it was like a one, maybe a 10-dayer.
The 4-dayer. The Boy Scout camp is 4 days. Well,
no, mine was at least a week.
Okay.
I don't know I don't know what soft troop you were in, but we were going for the long haul.
What about you, Wes? Homesick?
Yeah, I got homesick. I went to basketball camp one time, and I was really fat, and they were making us do a bunch of like drills, and I didn't like that, so I just wanted to go home.
Did you get sprung?
What's that? Did I get sprung?
Yeah.
No. I had to stay. It was at JMU. I had to stay there the whole time.
Yeah,
actually, my roommate did get so homesick that his dad had to come and get him. That was hilarious.
Yeah. And then,
really?
Yeah.
But then you saw it was a possibility. That must have been hard for you that you had to stay.
Well, I saw what a pussy he looked like, and then I decided to stay. Yeah.
That's where you complaining about it. It's like, oh, you're just one of the boys complaining about how you wish you're home. When you get picked up, then it's a whole different story.
Different story.
Let's be honest. Everyone at 11 thinks about it. Everyone at 11, it's something they want. They want to go home.
Well, here's what happens when you get picked up, especially. So one time had a birthday party when I was young, and a sleepover party, and one kid demanded.
These kids are the fucking worst.
One kid demanded to be picked up in the middle of the night. And he just, I mean, it was total chaos for everybody else. And then that kid just gets made fun of afterwards. And I don't think he ever recovered, really.
Yeah, the parent needs to understand that that's a devastating hit to your social life that you'll never recover from. Anyway, guys, the reason I'm asking is because this story is about homesickness. I've also been homesick at Camp Will, just, and Wes. Yeah, so we all have that in common. It's normal when you're a child. And people will do crazy things when they miss home, like 23-year-old Army trainee Jovan Colazo, who was going into his third week of Army boot camp at Fort Jackson in South Carolina, when he had one drop of spittle too many come out of a drill instructor's mouth and make its way into his mouth, I'm guessing, because he decided boot camp wasn't for him, and he just wanted to get home to his house in New Jersey, which tells you how bad boot camp is. You want to get out of there and back to Jersey. So Jovan, he grabbed his M4 rifle and said, "Fuck it.
Oh no,
I'm out."
Grabbed his rifle to leave.
Big time.
Oh,
And he
stopped him.
He
Jovan,
left.
What are you doing?
He got off base there. First thing he needed was wheels to get back to New Jersey. So he started trying to flag down cars with his rifle on Interstate 77. That's when the police got called. There's a man on the side of the road trying to catch a ride to New Jersey. Stat. Yeah. Cops didn't get him then. He ran, I guess, down the street, ended up at a bus stop at Eagle Park Road. This is if you're in Jackson, whatever, South Carolina, you'd know it. But he found a school bus stopping to pick up students at this bus stop. And it had 18 students aboard. It was headed to Forest Lake Elementary in Richland School District. And Colazo said, "That's my ride." Got on board with the rifle.
This guy lost his fucking mind. This guy is so crazy.
Yeah, he lost his fucking mind. He got on board with the rifle, and he said he didn't want to hurt anyone.
He's just commandeering the bus. That's a straight up hostage situation.
Yeah, so there's a clip of him essentially getting on the bus, pointing the M4 rifle at the bus driver, being like, "I don't want to hurt anyone."
Dude, he's holding that guy at gunpoint. It's a terrorist situation.
Yeah, he's real homesick, and he's demanding that the bus driver take him to the next town. He's like, "Take me to the next town, stat."
The bus driver off the bus.
Yeah, eventually the bus driver he lets him off the bus, and he keeps going.
At least he let the bus driver. Did he keep the kids in there?
Oh yeah, big time.
What? Oh no.
He's going for life.
So okay. So they're going down the road. The bus driver might have still been driving, but the kids are in there. He's pointing the gun at the bus driver and the kids. He's in a bad situation here. He lasts about 6 minutes, right? Not a long time. Because you think, we all saw Speed. It was like a 2-hour movie of someone on a bus. You can chill out. You're
trying to keep it over 55.
You're the captain now, right?
That, yeah.
But he only made it 6 minutes for some reason. And the reason is because it's tough to be on a bus with 18 elementary school students for a long period of time if you're not used to being around children, because they're fucking annoying. And according to reports, Colazo got very frustrated with their questions. They were asking things like, "Where are we going?" And "Are you a soldier?"
Oh.
And "Are you going to hurt us? Are you going to hurt the bus driver?" He got so frustrated that he told the bus driver to pull over and ordered everyone off the bus 6 minutes later.
I mean, at least he let him go.
Yeah. I just love that he got frustrated.
Yeah. It's understandable. That guy, how did he not? Oh, this dude is so crazy though. Like what in his mind? How is your first step going to be take out a rifle on the highway? Like, you're going to get busted.
I mean, I guess, in boot camp, you go nowhere without your rifle. Maybe it was that. I will say this. I didn't know this. Kate told me this. He didn't have ammunition, which is good because they don't give you ammo in the early parts of boot camp. So he had an ammo-less gun. So at least there's that. But he was using the gun to commandeer the bus and point it at the driver, even though it wasn't loaded. He drove several more miles after kicking everyone out, and then got out, tried to ditch the rifle, find new clothes, and cops got him. 19 counts of kidnapping.
He didn't get home.
But when he gets out, or when he was looking for clothes, he'd have been real lucky if he found a pair of bird dogs.
Yes, he would.
He wouldn't have found a pair of bird dogs on the side of the road because they're not the type of pant or short that you throw away. You wear them out, and you wear them out over the course of a long time because they're durably made. Let's be honest. Summer's coming. if you're a
Fat
dude,
Boy Summer is already here. So
yeah, I mean, officially, Fat Boy Summer's in its ramp up, and it's going to be in its heyday.
well, if it's
coming
warm
very
outside,
soon.
it's
Yeah,
Fat Boy Summer.
when it gets warm. But guys, the thing about it is, if you're a guy like me and my two co-hosts on the show today, you probably have a shitty bathing suit. You probably have a shitty pair of summer shorts, just because honestly, they haven't been making good dude shorts for very long. They haven't. It really hasn't been a thing for very long. Bird Dogs is an innovator in men's shorts, and they have a pair of shorts with the underwear built in. They're fucking awesome. They come in loud colors like I like. They come in classy colors like normal people like. They also have dope pants. They stole the designer from Lululemon, which is like something that we all would love to rock, but not well. They were at Lululemon, so this is good, right? So we can take that quality that we're all jealous of but afraid to wear because Lululemon's for ladies, and rock it in a cool brand like Bird Dogs. Take that off your list, man. Get a dope pair of summer shorts. And if you do it right now, guys, you go to birddogs.com and our promo code FACTOR, they'll throw in a free pair of Bird Dogs rubber ventilated shoes. And if those sound like another pair of rubber ventilated shoes, the kind that that weirdo was wearing when he assaulted that girl in Kenosha, if you know what I'm talking about, Crocs. Talking about Crocs. They can't say Crocs for legal reasons, but I just did. Ooh, whoops. Birddogs.com. Put the promo code FACTOR in. Boom. Free pair of Bird Dogs rubber ventilated shoes, Crocs. Yeah.
Get on it.
You're going to love it.
So comfortable. So comfortable. Today's episode was also brought to you by longtime Hard Factor sponsor, Caliper CBD. Caliper CBD powder is the only clinically proven fast-acting CBD. When we first got the powder that's for the drinks and food where you can mix it in flavorless with anything, I thought there couldn't be possibly any better CBD product in the world. And then Caliper sent me their Swift Sticks, which is like a small little packet, same amount of CBD. You can just put it straight on your tongue, and it's my favorite thing ever. So now I just have two amazing CBD products I love to use all the time, both from Caliper. I use them whenever I need to just feel a little bit more chill. That's
well, I hate to interrupt you, but Wes, how's your stonks?
They're good.
Wes seems pretty distracted. He's checking his stonks. He's checking his Starship coin.
Oh, you got to check that. You guys got to check that. Everybody,
I'm paying attention to Will's wonderful ad read because I respect our sponsor and want everyone to enjoy Caliper.
Well, no one would have known if you wouldn't have fucking like just made a big deal about it.
Yeah, the YouTube viewers would have known.
Yeah, they will. They will. Well, they'll also know about Caliper CBD's amazing fast-acting formula. Caliper delivers 30 times more CBD in the first 30 minutes versus CBD oil. That's incredible. Get all the benefits of CBD in just 10 minutes. So fast-acting. I'm chilling out straight away right after I take it. Some CBD oils can take over an hour to absorb. That's bullshit. Take Caliper powder. You'll be chilling in seconds. Precisely 20 milligrams in each packet. Always THC-free. Feel better without the high, no weird taste, no oily residue, mixes easily into any food or drink, all natural, vegan, non-GMO, free of fillers, added chemicals, and artificial flavors. And right now, get 20% off your first order when you use promo code FACTOR at trycaliper.com/factor. You can try Caliper CBD risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they'll give you a full refund, which you're not going to need because you will love it. That's trycaliper.com/factor. Don't forget promo code FACTOR for 20% off your first order. Cheers with the Swift Stick, boys.
Nice. Pat's just jealous because before we started recording, we were given a little tip, and Pat couldn't figure out how to buy the coin, so he's just mad. That's what's really going on.
Yeah, well, me and Pat are in the same boat, so
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wait until after the show.
Guess we're just doing our jobs angry then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was able to figure it out before the show, like Bubba was too.
Well, must be nice. Must be nice, fellas. We had a little thing called babies screaming in our faces. Good for you guys.
Yeah, it's gaining a lot too. It's pretty good. It might be too late for you guys to get in.
You know, a baby really gets in the way of two things. Well, three things: gambling, stock markets, and video games. Those three things have just fallen off a cliff for me. I gamble on games now. I can't even watch them. Can't even watch the games. Well, anyway.
I need a baby because I've been gambling way too much. I am losing my ass, to be honest with you. All right, so we got some 5-star reviews and voicemails. What do we want to get to first here?
What your dealer's choice, Wes? Come on.
Let's go with voicemails, okay? All right, here is the first one.
Hey, it's Joe from Mass. Been listening for a couple months. Love the fucking show.
Nice.
Fuck you, Wes. I'm an organ donor. So I chose to be an organ donor the day I got my permit. I was 15, so fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, driving
Yes.
home, fucking high as shit
Yeah.
from school.
Nice.
Listening to the May 6th podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking good. Gonna get my Fat Boy summer merch. Get a couple tank tops.
Oh yeah.
Gonna ride that. I'm a big boy.
So
Love doing that shit. All right, boys. Good talking. Have a great fucking day.
Dude. Fuck yeah. That guy's been listening for a couple months. What an addition to the Hardo Hive he is.
Congratulations, Joe.
Joe. I mean, are you, Wes, are you upset with Joe for him telling you to fuck off or what?
No, I mean, he could have been a little nicer, but he's obviously proud of himself, so I'll let him have it.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for listening, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Next one, Ed.
Hey, boys, this is Ed from Chicago calling. Wes, I have fantastic fucking news for you. You don't have to go all the way to Singapore to get that sandwich. Here's the deal. You go to Chicago, you meet up with me and Big Ounce. We'll take you down to Chicago McDonald's headquarters, and at the ground floor of their headquarters building, they got a restaurant that serves food from all over the fucking world. It's the only McDonald's in the country that does it. Let's make it happen. We can get you that fucking chicken sandwich.
That
Have
sounds
a great
awesome.
fucking day, boys.
That's
You see,
amazing.
Joe, that's a good voicemail. You offer me a chicken sandwich and a trip to Chicago, not a fuck you. Okay.
Well, I don't think he's going to pay for your trip to Chicago.
No, I know. But he's offering to take me around. I know I got to get there. But
That's pretty good.
He's going to be my, chaperone. He's going to show me around. I like that.
That
Thank you.
McDonald's is going to be fucking incredible, but that sandwich is still going to suck.
No, it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to enjoy it. All right. Here's another one.
Hey, Hard Factor boys, this is Luke. I've been a listener for a couple years from you guys, and this is the first time I'm calling in after today's episode. Guys are talking about crypto a lot, and I have to spread the word, but I feel like nobody is talking about Monero, XMR. This isn't some, you're going to make a 2,000% on your return in a year investment. This is a solid, fundamental privacy coin, completely anonymous. So you can transact. It's much like Bitcoin. It's more secure even, but please look into it, boys. This is the one to secure your long-term wealth.
Interesting.
To be completely private. I think the IRS has a bounty for any company. $1 million to any company that can crack their Ring CT security, which basically anonymizes all transactions on the blockchain for Monero. It's currently at $424.
Yeah, no,
and even another story you guys might have seen recently, this group called Reevil or Re-Evil, something like that, hacked Apple. Guess what they wanted as a ransom? $50 million US in XMR. Pretty much all the dark web uses it. It's, bad people used to use Bitcoin on the dark web, but now that it's traceable, they don't use that shit anymore. Monero, XMR. Look into it, read into it for your guys yourself, but man, that's the real deal for long-term securing your wealth. Anyway, have a great fucking day, boys. Peace.
Dude, nice call.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny. I actually, maybe 6 months ago, I was like, man, when they were talking about how Bitcoin was traceable, it's like the criminals can't be using this shit anymore.
There you
And
go. Now
You
you
told
know.
me about it.
Monero, that's what they're using. Yeah, that's the main thing. It's the main exchange on the dark web.
All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna look into it. High, entry level, but I like it more like 0.00008, but we'll see. Here we go.
If you like Hard Factor, and we hope you do, well, guess what, Wesley? I do like Hard Factor. Thank you for asking. So, guys, this is Luis from Seattle. Just wanted to remind you guys that you haven't sent in the car in a while. I'm kind of concerned. I hope everybody is okay. I also wanted to quickly share and maybe ask a question. Share a story and ask a question. What is the, craziest thing you've done to try to get with a girl? real quick. I used to live in San Diego, and I would go to TJ and Mexico all the time. And one time during spring break, I went to Rosarito. I met a girl there. My phone died. Her phone died, and we couldn't exchange contact info. I could have asked her for a pen to write it down. However, during the course of like a 2 or 3 hour conversation at a bar where we were both inebriated, she shared a lot of details. What she graduated with, where she went to school, some family stuff. So once I got back to the States, obviously I didn't have her number. I had her name. I went through the school that she told me she graduated the year, and I watched a 3 hour commencement speech looking for this girl in her field. And let's just say I found her. Then I found her on Facebook, sent her a message. She asked how I found her, and she didn't respond after I told her. But yeah, I'm just curious to hear your guys' story. What the furthest, length you guys went to maybe try to talk to a girl. Anyway, happy Fat Boy Summer. Thank you guys for keep on sending them out here, and I hope you guys can send in the car soon. Bye-bye.
Send in the car. Send in the car.
There you go.
You're damn right. I'm still sending in the car every day on my fleet, by the way. Well, not every day. I skip a couple of days, but I've still almost sent it in every day.
It has been too long.
The question was, have you guys ever violated state stalking laws?
Well, no. He said, what's the biggest links you've ever gone to? And then he did something that was pretty intense.
Yeah.
But
you got to have an answer, man. You put all that time in, so much time. You need to spend just a little bit of time thinking about what you're going to say when she says, how'd you find me?
Yeah. Can't be honest in that one.
Yeah, that was his mistake. The honesty got him in trouble there. He should have just a little smudged it a little bit. I think though, in general, your honesty thing there, similar to me, I think I've just whenever I've gotten caught in the friend zone before and just stayed there too long, boy, that is infuriating.
Oh man.
And you talk about a waste of time. And I would say that's the most upsetting thing I've done when I've been trying to get with somebody.
I told a girl on a cruise one time that I was at high level government clearance when I was really hammered, and then I don't think she believed me, but she hung with me, and then she asked to buy weed off me, and I was in a tough predicament. When we got home, she's like, "Can I get some weed?" And I was like, "You don't know anyone that sells weed?" And she's like, "No."
She's asking a guy she thinks is
in the government. I'm gonna have to compromise my lie here.
Yeah.
Whatever grade I was in elementary school or middle school when
Senator Armando.
Oh, good for you. Whatever grade I was in elementary school or middle school when Nickelback Photograph came out, I wrote a remake to the song for a girl.
Well, what was it? Papa, sing a piece of it real quick.
Yeah.
Are you ready? It was look at this picture from this bar mitzvah, but I made them.
Oh,
I
but
you
sang oh come on.
I don't remember it. I don't remember.
You sung it to her, right?
Yeah, of course
you remember it.
I think I was in 4th grade maybe when it came out.
That's beautiful. We had a friend who made a handmade sketch art for a girl. It didn't go over well. Bubba, did that work, by the way? He's
nah. No. She's still one of my best friends still today.
She didn't give you her pogs.
Got none of it.
Shit. Well, we've all struck out. Don't worry.
I once got drunk and walked on the ledge of a high-rise building to try to impress a girl, and I scared her so badly that she had to look away because she thought I was gonna fall off. I would have died.
I was suicidal.
Yeah, she thought I was suicidal.
I'm dangerous. You're like bad boys.
I was so dangerous, and what's really fucked up is sometimes I'll lay in my bed and I'll think about that, and I'll just get scared just thinking about it because I'm I was so drunk and I could have died that night. It's fucking so stupid, but I got you know what I got it. I got that.
You did?
I did.
Oh, Wes, so the moral of the story is the crazier you get with your move, the more likely it is to work.
That's right. All right, a couple more.
Fuck that. Damn it, Will, you're good.
Well, that was a pretty good one.
I'm coming after you, Wes. Hey, if you like Hard Factor, and we hope you do, then subscribe, motherfuckers. Hey, boys, it's Big Fudge. Listen, just got done listening to this fucking awesome show today. Man,
I can't say enough about the content that you guys put out for all of us to listen to.
Oh.
It's fucking dope, and I appreciate it. Like, just doing a meritoriously phenomenal job. I haven't done it yet, all right, but I'm fucking in, all right? I'm gonna, as soon as I get home from this damn drive, in my house, popping a fucking beer, and yeah, I'm subscribing to the Discord, all right?
Yeah, pop the clutch, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
Get
in the car.
I'm in. I'm so fucking Starship. God damn, man. Excuse my language, but $50. That kid is balling.
Oh man.
Anyways, guys, seriously, I can't say enough. You guys do an awesome job. I do have a question. I'm new to this whole cryptocurrency thing, and there's some, gray areas. I'm thinking, when it comes to like taxes, I don't know, there's a spoken, unspoken rule. Maybe, we answer that question in a different form. I don't know. Not to look to get hemmed up. I'm just saying, just got some gray area questions, outside of that, guys, hey, man, have a fucking awesome weekend. Have a great fucking day, and we'll catch back up again on a Monday. Take care, boys.
Hell yeah, dude, that was awesome voice. That guy,
he kept to his word too. He Big Fudge is in the Discord. He's mixing it up.
Oh, Big Fudge. I thought he said Big Punch. I love
Big
how
Fudge.
he's coming with his own nickname, and it's a strong one. Big Fudge.
Very good.
Big
My
Fudge is
goodness.
awesome. Big Lunch also would be a good name.
Yeah.
Not for him, but for
I
someone else.
think Monero might be the answer to his question because crypto is traceable now, and you do have to declare it on your taxes, right?
The technical answer is worry about that shit when you're rich. You know what I'm saying? That's a later problem.
Exactly.
That's a good point, but it's also a good reason to look into XMR potentially.
Yeah. The answer is how much is a tax attorney, and do they take crypto?
Yeah. All right, we got 3 more voicemails, and then we'll get to reviews.
Let's do it.
Thank you for all the reviews or the voicemails. This is a big week. Appreciate it.
Love it.
Hey, boys. Got a couple things. So the other dude from Iowa, man, I hope he's a Cyclones fan because those choke eyes, it's tough. And 2, why don't we let Bubba have a couple stories a week, get his take on a few things. But anyways, y'all, take it easy.
Bubba, would you like to present some stories?
Yeah. Now, what's your brother's name?
Mine
Mhm.
was that my brother actually sent a DM this week to name the ficus Bubba.
Oh, really? Hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught that. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
didn't
have
see
it. I didn't put it
So
on that.
funny.
That would have been good. But
Well,
fuck us won that one. Fuck
We
us.
upgraded
like-
Bubba's mic. We're getting closer. We're getting close. But Bubba, you want to do a story? Get a story in there, bro. What do you want to talk about?
Did you have?
I like my input. I like you guys asking for my input more than anything.
Did
Well,
you
I
get
like
that
how-
fact that we asked about earlier in the show.
Yeah, Bubba,
Earlier
did
in
you?
Oh, the on the no, I didn't.
Was he giving a speech? Bubba's
I will-
also
I will
been
get it.
mesmerized by
I get it.
Starship. So
Definitely.
yeah. Well, Bubba, I like asking you as the legal authority on the show as well. So,
Bubba, give me a thumbs up if we're making a lot of money while the show's going on. Yes.
wow. All right, that's good news.
All right, 2 more.
Hey, fellas, how we doing? Jack calling from beautiful, sunny Salt Lake City, 82 and blue down here.
Yeah.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. Huge fan of those stories where you got property line disputes. I'm a land surveyor, been doing it for years now. And let me tell you, that shit is so funny when you got 2 neighbors screaming in each other's face over a fucking metal pin that's in the ground. Too good. Anyways, I got a question for you boys. What do you think, like, the punishment is going to be for kids that are selling menthol cigarettes on the street when inevitably there's the black market for it? Because a lot of my buddies are drug dealers back in New York, and, the thing that they actually make the most money on is flavored e-cigs because you can't get them there. So, you know that market's going to hit exactly the same for menthol cigarettes and cigarillos. I was just wondering what you think they'll be locking them away for when they get caught. But that's it. Have a great fucking day.
Oh man. Well, Jack, if you were intentionally trying to set me off, you did. Because fuck the menthol ban. Also, fuck the the flavored I get more because it's like I guess aimed at kids, fruit. But the whole thing is ridiculous. You're right. I don't know what the charge is going to be, but there will be a charge because it will be illegal. So it's all bullshit. He writes the crime bill. He says he's going to let people off for marijuana convictions, and then he never does. And then he bans menthols. The fucking guy hates people. He fucking hates poor people. It seems like to me.
What are you talking about?
But Joe Biden, like what? Like he says he's going to let people off for low level marijuana convictions. He's dodging that now. Instead, he's pivoting to banning menthol cigarettes. There will be a punishment for it. It's bullshit. He's targeting people. I mean, it's just nonsense.
Well, look, here's the deal. No one likes to smoke foreign cigarettes. No one does. They're nasty. When you get back from a trip abroad, you throw your foreign cigarettes fucking away. And that's where the menthols will be coming from. And I don't think anyone wants to smoke Chinese menthols. So unless someone
people are going to be smoking them, dude. What are you fucking crazy?
Like
you think people aren't going to smoke menthol cigarettes just because the government says, yo, get the menthols out of here? If they're on the street, people are still going to try to buy them.
You can buy the fucking oil probably and just sprinkle it on your
but
smokes.
then you're like a make your own tobacco guy,
right? But people will be selling it on the streets because it'll be out of the stores. I agree with the caller. I'm assuming he thinks it's ridiculous. I also think it's ridiculous. I think it's very ridiculous.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous too. Let everyone have menthol cigarettes.
Yeah,
last one.
It does a body good.
Hey, this is Jake from New York, long-time listener, first-time caller. If you guys have this on Friday, I should be balls deep into a drive from Alabama to New York. And I'll probably be sitting in DC traffic. But that leads me to ask the question, what are y'all's top 4 road trip essentials? You know, we're talking combos, dip, Gatorade. Let's hear it. So, thanks for all the laughs. Appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work and have a great fucking day.
Yes.
Good one.
I mean,
hell yeah,
great fucking day and road trips. Those
top
are
4 road trip essentials. Usually, the guy that's doing voicemails will get a list questions to the team ahead of time. So
you guys want to just draft this real quick?
Let's just draft it.
Sure.
All right,
Bubba, please.
Bubba, you hopping in? Bubba, come on. 4-person draft's always more fun.
I'm in.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Who's got first pick?
I think Bubba, you're up first.
Yeah, go Bubba.
Okay. Well, then I'm glad I got first pick because with experience, I don't know, then this shouldn't be a first pick for draft value. But for experience, this kid's going from Alabama to New York. He sounds like he's in his first semester at Alabama or first year at Alabama. Yeah. Doesn't have the accent yet that a New Yorker would get down there accidentally. Boiled peanuts.
Oh my! After all that,
I mean,
wow. Oh shit! I'll have to take that off my
first
board.
Pick.
I knew it was bad value.
Jesus, boiled peanuts.
Bubba, you're gonna take notes on what
he'll relate more. The kid will relate more. Promise you.
All right.
Boiled peanuts. All right. Let's go. Let's go clockwise here. So Wes is up next.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, that was definitely going to be my first pick. I'll go energy drink then. Also very vital on a road trip.
Okay. Because I'm not a crypto millionaire yet. I'm always in cars that don't have the ability to hook up through Bluetooth, so I'm going aux cord.
Well, that is very important. But that's like
with the adapter.
That's very niche. How old is your fucking car?
Yeah,
but it's a Beamer.
2000.
It's 15 years old, but it's a Beamer.
It needs a fucking aux cord.
Boiled peanuts and aux cords.
It's got a cradle for an iPhone.
I think we're all over the place.
What do you mean? Snigs and energy drinks are essentials.
Absolutely.
Pat's on the turn. He gets a double pick here.
Oh, shit. Okay, check this out. Next level. I don't know if another brand makes this, but I've spent years on the road, and when Yeti coolers from Austin, Texas, innovated with their mini Yeti, this thing is just insane, dude.
Okay.
We would start a tour, put a bag of ice in it, and the ice was good for like 5 days. So a mini Yeti. To keep whatever you got cool.
Cooler is good.
Very solid pick. I'm going with what am I gonna pick? I gotta go Sour Patch Kids then. But it got to have a candy. I got to have a candy on the road. If I'm driving that long of a distance, got to keep the blood sugar up. You know, got the energy drink,
So
the candies.
Just so I'm clear here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I thought the question was like, what would you want to like prepare for a road trip? Not like
Must-haves.
No, he said must-haves. That combos was an
Okay.
example.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So, all right.
Okay, so you're going Sour Patch Kids.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go sunflower seeds.
It's a good pick. It's a good
Yes,
pick.
some to do when you're not smoking.
That's right.
Yeah,
Sunflower
it's a
seeds.
good pick. All right, I'll take light blue Gatorade.
That's a good one.
Turn,
Stay
right?
hydrated. Stay hydrated.
Yeah,
But Bubba, I know you
always
have a
great.
small bladder, though.
Oh, it's so true. Fuck, you got me. That's a 16-hour drive too. With the time change, you're so fucked. All right, so then to absorb it all, I'll take the sodium of a pack of Jack Link's beef jerky.
That's a great pick.
Oh.
Beef jerky, solid.
That is
Solid. Pick.
very good pick. I gotta get a beverage in there, so I'm gonna go Coke Zero for my beverage of choice.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
That's pretty good.
No
if I was gonna
cows.
have to go, no cows. If I was gonna have to go with a soda off the rack, I'd probably gone with a Dew. But you know,
Yeah, but you already have so much energy from the
I already got energy.
drink.
You're right,
Yeah.
Bubba. Which
Wes,
is
you
why
got no caffeine.
Coke Zero's
Coke
caffeine.
Zero's got a little bit.
I'm
little
puffing
bit.
cigs, Bub. I'm ripping cigs.
Speaking of the six, I gotta mix up mine. I'm gonna bring in a can of dip. All right, because I've got my energy drink I could spit in once the can's done. I've got my sweets for in between to cleanse the palate in between lips of dip, but then the dip to even it out, cool it out on the road.
Okay.
So are we on 3 or 4 now?
You're on, I believe
3, 4. You're on
3 and
4.
4, and it's
3 and
back.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry, boys, you lost the draft. Prescription strength amphetamine salts, aka Adderall.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty important. Yeah.
Can't road trip without it, really.
Yes.
And
Should have
an easy pass, especially if you're going up to New York City. Don't be
Good
like
call.
me. And look, I'm gonna asterisk my easy pass. Actually, there's no asterisk for it because during fucking COVID, all the toll booths are closed. So
That's regional.
I got like 900. No, that's not regional, dog. Easy pass is
Goes
the whole
up the
East Coast.
East
I got
Coast,
nine
yeah.
like
You don't need it if you're
$900
not on the East Coast.
worth of tickets.
You going to have it in New York? That works.
And you guys know
That's
I
fun.
brought my change jar and I couldn't use any of it.
That stinks.
You have $900 worth of Easy Pass tickets.
It's an exaggeration, like $200 from running tolls.
Still hot.
It's a lot, yeah.
That is a lot. Last pick.
Adderall.
Last pick. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to go with a dog. Just because if you're on a long road trip, dog is going to make your life a lot more like, especially if you're by yourself, a lot more livable. You could get out, get the pee breaks, get a little walk around the gas station, and you just won't be lonely on the road trip. So
Okay. I'm gonna go. I would say candy, but I think even more important is a pair of sunglasses.
Ooh,
that's very key.
Yeah,
Sunny
that is a
G's.
good one.
All right, Bubba,
That is a
last
good
pick.
one. I guess I've gone all salty, so I'll have to go candy. I'll probably go with.
Or you could innovate, Bubba.
Bubba's just only
That's
eating.
true.
on his
Yeah,
drive.
Bubba.
That's why I guess that is
Stuff in
true.
his
That's
face.
what keeps me going. That's what
Or you
keeps
could
me
think
going.
outside the
with
box.
it.
People are asking for more stuff from you. Come on.
Shit. Now I'm gonna take longer to even answer this one. Shit. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to candy. I'm gonna go with Skittles.
Solid pick.
That's a good pick, Bubba. That might have been my road candy.
It would have taken me an hour to get something else out.
Boiled peanuts, Skittles.
Boiled
Okay.
Yeah, what's your list, Bubba?
I hope you bring a
Boiled
napkin.
peanuts, Skittles. Yeah, I have napkins at the car. Boiled peanuts, Skittles, light blue Gatorade, and jerky. My car
right.
stinks.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right.
All right, we'll
Bubba's
get a
list.
graphic out for this one tomorrow.
Okay,
Thank
perfect.
you. Very good. Very good.
Pat with the Adderall is a big one.
That was,
Um,
yeah, you probably stole it with that.
And if
So
you're
that-
with me on a road trip, you know I brought extras. So-
Yeah,
Adderall in a
exactly.
cooler is a pretty big move right there.
Yeah. All right. Got some reviews, and we'll end this. Has been a fun episode, long one, but it's good. It's Friday. What the fuck? First one from Liza Jade, 5 stars. Hilarious. Though I may not fit in the typical demographic of this show, this is my absolute favorite. Trying to wean myself off of murder podcasts, so I listen to these guys and love every single episode. I finally figured out who was who after years of listening. Pat, you're my fave. Keep up the good work. Sorry about your lacrosse team, Bubba.
It's tough for Bubba.
It's okay. He took them all out for boiled peanuts after the game.
Yeah. It's like a 1 in 50 gas station.
What the fuck?
I was relating with the caller. I'm relating with
Marcus Russell.
He's going from Alabama to New York. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah. No, I get it. Louisiana, one state more south.
Yeah, no, Bubba's a classic. Like that's a move, like big time Southern move. Like sometimes they'll even drop some peanuts inside their Coke.
It's not even that. Yeah, no, that's gross. That's gross. It's not even that. It's the New Yorker in Alabama move. It's the try hard move, trying to be like a Southerner. That's why I said it. My first year of college, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, you know what's a road trip essential? I'll tell you what, it's boudin. You got to get some blood sauce. It's a must-have. It's a must-have.
Get a boudin in there. The next one is from Titty Boy T. 5 stars. Lordy, just followed you porkers, playful insult, on Instagram, and I'm shocked by how handsome and steezy you all are. Keep fighting the good fight, brothers. Love what you do and will be a daily listener as long as you keep recording. Barstool didn't know how lucky they were to have such a talented group of cats on their side. Amen.
Titty Boy T.
Thank you, Titty Boy T. Fabulous review. Next one is from Sandy 307. Pumping the tires. This show is amazing. If you need the news, only place to get it is here. The fellas are amazing, and they give a great and funny perspective to the news. Will always has the best laugh to get the boys rolling. Mark and Wes bring the great jokes to keep everything light. And Pat lets us know about how he produced Texas Chainsaw Massacre. JK, LOL, keep crushing the fellas. We'll follow wherever y'all go.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy.
Oh, promotion, Sandy.
Promotion,
Look it up.
That's an expert marketer. If one thing this episode has taught us is that Pat's always marketing. He's got a mind for marketing.
That's right. Next one.
Starship token.
Yeah. Safebound. Starship.
Hashtag Fat Boy Summer.
Rechain. 5 stars. Cruise 8. Absolute legendary, in all caps, units. I've been a long-time listener, and it's honestly difficult to find a solid daily summary of news elsewhere. Great pod hosted by even greater people. Funny, precise, and well-articulated. Have a great fucking day. Go Revs. I'm not sure who the Revs are.
The Revs, but you know what I would say about that review is that he's calling us better people than the show. What I was thinking about today is that the Hardo Hive is the best group of people that I've ever been around in my entire life. And I was just thinking how lucky we are to have such an incredible group of listeners early.
You're dead on right. And I don't mean to cut that off, but I got to read this right now. I'm sorry. So guys, it's a longer show. I just glanced at my texts on the computer screen. Our guest we had on yesterday's show, Danny Maniloff, he told us to get into this coin. Safebound, was that what we're in? Here's what you guys missed. Guys, are you there? Guys, take some profits. Guys, take some profits. Woo, boys. Woo.
From what?
Are you not entertained meme in? So I don't know what we made, but
I love the "Are you not entertained" meme. Danny's the man.
Shit. He gave us like fucking okay. Danny's the man. Let's hurry up and get that. I'm freaking out.
He's got to go check his profit.
Yeah,
gotta get in that wallet, motherfucker.
Gotta get in that wallet.
But in all seriousness, the Hardo Hive is the fucking best.
The best.
No, seriously, undefeated. The sun never sets on the Hardo Hive. Any possible good saying, phrase, accolade, the Hardo Hive is just the absolute best. Like you make our day. You keep us going.
The best. All right. This one, 5-star from Chili's Lover 42069 Nova Gang. Hey boys, love the pod. Fellow Hornet here. Go Hernan Hornets. Who gave the pod a listen because of the H-Town connection, became an instant daily listener, and I was a patron within a month to get that Florida Man Friday fix. Pat, I'm sorry these smooth brain listeners can't figure out what a bid is. Just know that myself and other comrades appreciate your work for the party immensely. Will, your yell is a vital part of my mornings now, and I refuse to listen to Money for Nothing without belting good morning at the top of my lungs. Mark, kind of weird, but have that many cats, dude. And Wes, for God's sakes, go get your second dose, you big dummy. Anyways, keep up the good work and have a great fucking day.
Dude, thank you. And that's a Chris from Herndon, and he had 42069 in his name. That's
love that, bro.
Yeah, that's big time H-Town
fucking
vibes.
Corbin, right? You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Fucking mall cops at the high school.
Fucking narcs.
H-Town.
Fucking
All
Gardner.
right. And last one from M. Salsuito. 5 stars. I've defiantly come around to the Pat. 5 stars. Longtime listener. You guys keep me sane in my 6 hours of drive time every day. At first, I could literally feel my blood pressure rising every time Pat would open his mouth. I would think every word out of this guy's mouth sounds fake. However, I've come to realize Pat is the voice of reason, and you should all strive to be like him after you strive to be like Wes. Thank you. Mark, growing up with cats, I used to think they were cool. Now having 2 of my own and having to clean their crap factory on my own, I hate cats. How do you keep your whole house from smelling like cat piss? Please adopt my cats. I will pay for their food. Oh, and I guess that Aussie space guy is all right too. Thanks, Dirty Mike and the boys.
Dirty Mike and
Dirty Mike. I don't know if you meant to say definitely or defiantly, but as a dyslexic, I can't ever spell either of those words. So if that was like a shout out to dyslexia, thank you.
Yeah. All right, boys, that's going to do it. That was a long one. That was a fun one. Thank you for listening. The reviews and the voicemails were fantastic. We will do it again next Friday, so please keep them coming. 512-270-1480. Get some summer Fat Boy Summer merch. Keep it here. We're going to keep pumping you with some some crypto advice.
We're going to pump you so full of crypto and
join
news.
that Patreon for the most advice. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. Get in the send
Wes,
the card
check
here.
your wallet. Check your wallet.
I'm checking my wallet. I'm
wanna...
so ready to get the fuck out.
You want to see you get a live reaction?
I want to see your live reaction.
I saw it. It's good. And most importantly,
is it good?
Have a great fucking weekend.